What's up, you guys? Oh, I'm shaking the camera. Today's video, we're checking out my thoughts for the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, or PERG, for those people that love acronyms. I don't. I just call it Portland. I don't know. But I picked up quite a bit. As you can see here, we got some good stuff. I'm not going to go super in-depth into all of this, but I am going to go over some of it really quick because I'm going to make videos for each console, and I'm also going to make videos for the Xbox stuff specifically, so I might talk about more of the non-Xbox gaming stuff in here and more of the out there stuff like the Xbox 360 and the Switch game I picked up, a couple Wii, Nintendo 64 as well. What was it like for me? It was my first one when I'm collecting. I've been to the Washington State Gaming Expo, which is the first one that I know of, and that one was relatively small because it was the first year that it was going on. So there was stuff there, and it was really good. I thought it was really cool, but I wasn't in the collector's mindset. I was in just like I'm looking at stuff mindset and playing games, because we went there I think on the last day, and we're only there for a couple hours. So that leads me to say, definitely be there for more than one day, because the floor isn't open as long as I needed. What's up, you guys? I got out of a Retro Gaming Expo in Portland. I got here super late. I got here like 4:15. The vendor area closes at 5:30. I misread the website. I thought it was 10 o'clock, but that's the arcade closes at 10 o'clock. So I had to run it around real quick. I didn't do much filming. I did pick up a few things. I got this teal Game Boy Color. Looks really good. They did do a bunch of work to it on the inside, but the only thing is this little scuff in the corner. I had a teal Game Boy growing up, so that's why I picked that one up. Let's see. I picked up Blinks. I did this super fast. He had it for 12. I paid 10. Not that much of a deal, but today was a lot of I was picking up a lot of the hardware, and then tomorrow I'll focus on games. So I picked up the expansion pack for the Nintendo 64. I need one of these, so that's exciting. Got that out of the way, and I also picked a memory card for $10 from Dial Up Games. Yeah, didn't get a whole lot. Wish I would have got some more games, but that's okay. I got all the consoles I wanted out of the way. There's one at Double Jump Games, which is where I bought this from. You can see it here. It's got a YouTube channel. I can't remember his name. I feel bad. But I love his YouTube channel. Watched quite a few videos. Yeah, there was a Sega Genesis that was in the box only for $80. I got to see if it was just the box, though. It might just be the box. It's open from 10 to 5:30 and closes. You'll spend a lot more time than you think out there. I promise. I used up a lot of time looking around, looking to buy stuff. Plus, I think if you had more time, you can see some of the voice actors. You can go around and take your time looking. My suggestion, if you're going to be there picking up stuff, so this is a tip here, a couple tips. If you're there to pick up stuff for pretty cheap, but you don't need these ultra rare, hard to find things, definitely go there on the last day. When I was there on Sunday, that was the day we were mainly there. Nuts how many people were buy two get one free. Anything under $5, bundle deals. People were I'll bundle, sell whole table, all that kind of stuff. Which is probably really good for resellers, which I might be doing that soon. I'm gonna see if I can do a challenge, but that's for a separate video. Another tip is make sure you have enough to carry all your crap. We had a wagon, so I was lucky enough I was able to fit all these consoles I got, especially that Genesis. Shout out Double Jump Games. Incredible price on that, $80. $80 on that. So be on the lookout for that unboxing video, because it was pretty cool. It's missing the game, but the game's $9. And spoiler alert, I already bought one. So all right, what's some other tips I have? The big thing, food isn't really there. There are the vendor There's like the ones that are there in the show floor, and they were terrible. So plan on having lunch out somewhere, which in Portland, tons of places to eat lunch. I didn't really go anywhere. I had kids. I didn't want to get them in and out of the car, lose my parking spot, have to pay again, all that kind of stuff. Didn't want to do none of that. I didn't want to walk very far with them. Plus, like I said, we were there Sunday. We work Monday. So we had to we were there with a mission. So yeah, definitely pack food or be ready to go out. Don't be afraid to haggle. That's another tip. A lot of the people there had signs up that was like willing to take deals or willing to make deals, willing to lower prices. A lot of places were willing. So my overall experience, I thought it was wonderful. I loved it. Afterwards, I heard about a bunch of theft that happened, so that was unfortunate. But when I was there, I didn't hear a peep about it. I heard a couple people mentioning, "Oh, I think that guy stole from me," but I can't prove anything. What if he bought that at another booth? But that could be true, could not be true. But for what I saw on a bunch of Facebook groups I'm a part of, there was definitely some theft that happened. So that's unfortunate. But I think that happens at a lot of conventions because you'll see a lot of these guys. You'll see the experienced guys. They got lock cases. They still do a good job of making sure you're able to visibly see it. Or you see the guys that have a ton of people at their booth. They got their games are out. They're reachable, easy to do. Double Jump had this really good setup. It was all open, everything was there, and there was kind of a booth almost. They had archways, and it was all covered in games and memorabilia and all that kind of stuff. And then somebody was there that you could ask questions for, and they didn't really leave that area. They'd ask somebody else to grab something off the back wall and stuff. So that was good. But yeah, so my experience was great. I love it. I suggest going next year. I think they already have their dates. I don't remember what they are. I think they're a little bit different. I think they're further in the year. They're in October instead of September. Let's get into some of the stuff I picked up. So ignore the Japanese Tales of Symphonia, but whatever. I got a Japanese game. My kids picked these up for $3. There's Ben 10, Protector of Earth. My son loves Ben 10. I picked up a PS3 game, PlayStation All Stars. This was part of my $100 challenge. I paid $3. This guy had some good deals on these. PlayStation All Stars, pretty cool game. Yeah, so that's another video, $100 challenge, which you'll see a bunch of these games in here for that. And then Cars 2, my daughter picked up this one. And then we have this cool stack here. Like I said, I'm not going to go through every single game because I'm going to go in depth, especially these Xbox ones. There's going to be a dedicated video just for these Xbox. There's some cool stuff in here. So be on the lookout. Make sure to go check out my channel and like and subscribe. That way you know when the videos come out. This one completes my Star Wars set, so that's pretty cool. Should check that out. We got Street 2. It was only $10. I think it's more expensive on the GameCube as per usual. These are pretty cool. Picked up the original Skate. Fantastic game. I don't remember if it's complete in box. Yeah, it is. Not that the manual matters much in these. I picked up Castlevania Lords of Shadows. I haven't tried this yet. It's like a God of War pretty much. Castlevania game. I like it. It's the first one I bought. And then I picked up Naruto. Kind of overpaid for this one a little bit, but the guy cut me a deal on Skate and this one. So I don't know. Decided just to pick it up. So like I said, we got Street 2, Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. This is Mech Assault 2. I have Mech Assault 1. This is the limited edition. There's a bunch of stickers on here I got to get off. But yeah, it comes with a dual disc. Got some cool stuff on there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to playing some Street. The Hobbit. All right. This game is really good. I actually like it a lot. It's a pretty fun game. Like I said, not going to go too much. I didn't know this game existed, so that's fun to find. All right, these ones we'll go more in depth in. I think The Hobbit is for my $100. I think The Hobbit is the game that's for my $100 challenge. So that's pretty cool. Here's some stickers. Picked up Retro Respawn and Eastman Retro. These guys had some really good deals. So I picked up this and this from Double Jump Games. They're in Washington. They're in Vancouver, so they're not very far from Portland. I picked up all these Game Boy games from a bunch of different places. The Star Wars, there's Blades of Steel here. These two are worth more than what I paid, like quite a bit more. I think this is worth like $13-15. And I only paid like $3 because it was in like a bargain bin. These were all kind of in there. The Game Boy Color works, everything. I think they put new speakers in it and redid it. The camera, this is like the only bad thing, is this barcode back here is kind of janky, but everything else perfect in here. I think they redid the board. The speaker sounds great. The only little thing is this little scuff. Paid $80. Not a bad little deal there. I love the Game Boy Color. Got a lot of history with that thing. In fact, some of the history is in this drawer right here. I'll show you guys. Pokemon Yellow. And I put it in here, and I have a save. And my character's name is Poopy. Of course. Nathan would name the character Poopy. I was probably, 9 maybe. So you buy a console, you got to pick up some games, right? This was a last-minute buy. These two games were from the same booth. I was running around. The Genesis was like the last thing I picked up before we were trying to leave. So then I picked up these two. I haven't seen the Spider-Man game before. Power Rangers. I did not pay these prices. I had $22 cash in my wallet, and the guy was like, okay, I can go as low as 27 for both. And so it gave me a pretty good deal. I like them. Worth the money. They both work. Fantastic. Fun games, too. I had fun with Spider-Man and X-Men, so I haven't gotten very far into it. This is like a beat 'em up. That's really fun, too. And I love that movie. I want to find it on VHS. All right. This was another $100 challenge. So basically what I did with the $100 challenge is that I gave myself $100 and I had to buy one game for every console that I had before I left, which was 9 consoles. Be on the lookout for that video as well, so make sure, again, like and subscribe. You know, got to throw the YouTube thing in there. But yeah, paid $10 for this one. Another deal from the Eastman Retro. My daughter picked up Bolt, so we gave the kids a little bit of money. SideQuest Games had like a 15% off sale on everything in their booth, so it was a good deal to pick up. And then from the same Eastmans, I picked up Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Paid $10 for this one as well, and it is crispy and complete. I haven't tested it yet. Disc looks totally fine though. Then we'll move over a little bit. From the same Eastman's place, I picked up Super Mario Sunshine. Again, it's a player's choice copy, so it's not worth as much. Surprisingly, Mario Sunshine is one of the cheaper 3D Marios, probably because it's not the greatest. I enjoy it, but not a lot of people do. I think I paid $40. Got a little like $5 off. Gun was part of the $100 challenge. I think this was like $8 or $10. Cheapest GameCube game that I actually wanted to pick up. Picked up a memory card, $10. At first, it wasn't working. I was like, oh no. I cleaned the pins. One thing about picking up cartridges from these guys, I don't think a single person cleaned any of their pins. They might have, but maybe they got dusty over time. Little isopropyl, clean it right up. Spider-Man I picked up from Game Tower. I overpaid. I paid full price, the $40. I should have talked him down, but I didn't for some reason. I'm not sure why. But yeah, I overpaid. But hey, it's Spider-Man. It's fun. And I overpaid because the label on the back is kind of janky. But other than that, it's in really good condition. We picked up Power Rangers. As you guys can see, I'm a huge Power Ranger guy. Plus, my son is into Power Rangers right now, so he watched me play that a little bit ago. Picked up Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. One of the best games on the Nintendo 64. Paid $10. Move over just a little bit more here. Picked up this Super Nintendo. I might overlay a quick little preview of what it... Oh my gosh, I'm knocking over everything. Oh, look at that. 3D prints. I'll show like a before and after. So this console's in rough condition. It works perfectly. But nothing's broken. I taped this because for some reason that rubber on the bottom was melted and it was sticking to everything. This thing was nasty, but I only paid $90. Normally they're like 100, 110, and I picked up Mickey Mania and they gave me a deal. So I think I paid $105 for the two. So I paid like, I guess that's $25 for Mickey Mania. I think this was $40, so not too bad of a deal. Picked up an expansion pack because my 64 that I bought for $60 from GameStop did not have one, but that's totally fine. We got it. And $100 challenge again. Picked up Ben 10 Alien Force. My son will like this. So it's complete in box too. So I like it. I like these DS cases because they'll hold these Game Boy Advance games. But that was pretty much what I picked up. This stuff over here is all old. Some good pickups in here. I'm happy about it. I like it. Welcome back to today's video. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole gist. I loved going. Few tips I got for you: bring food, or be ready to go outside the convention because the convention food was bleh. Plus, it was expensive for like a bag of chips or something. One tip I forgot to bring up earlier: cash is king. Cash is king. They will give you way better deals if you're only paying cash. Deals. Plus, like normally you don't have to pay taxes and all that. It was in Portland, so I don't think you pay taxes anyways. But cash was the way to go. I love you guys, man. I appreciate all the support lately. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button because it helps out a lot more than you think. Goodbye.